Good evening and hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, around the world. Thank you very much for joining us from Sydney, Australia to the world's rail fans. I welcome you to our Wednesday tradition here at Australia Worldwide Gaming's YouTube channel. Welcome aboard to the 118th episode of Midweek World of Trains. My name is the Aussie Don, your 2023 Week 6 Screenshot Contest winner for Train Simulator Classic, and welcome aboard to this week's edition. We have a lovely show lined up for you tonight. We have just had a patch over the last 24 hours that has improved the NPC behavior. Yeah, in some aspects, it is, a little tiny bit of improvement. But yeah, we will hopefully address some of those issues tonight that we've seen that hopefully have been fixed. Including passengers coming off the trains. As soon as they come off the train, just stand there like this and then get into a bunch, like they're a bunch of sardines, and just stand in front of the doors. It's been a long-standing issue. They have been occurring on places like one of the stations on the S-Bahn Central Spies, to Lindsay, the end station at Oldenburg, which has been fixed, I can confirm, and the station just before Ferent on the Ferentino ramp. So those are the common knowns for the passengers being coming off the trains and standing there in front of the doors and banking up the sardines. Another instance was a station going to Dartford on the Southeastern High Speed. So we're hoping that those are all addressed. Tonight we're going to hopefully tackle some of those. But first up, we're heading to one of the all-time greats in the London commuter Brighton Main Line. And we've got a Creators Club livery to showcase here tonight. We've never done before. The 2B83 Epsom Downs London Victoria service is what we are doing. 16 hours 08. Let's get into it. Hope you enjoy. And let's tackle that and turn on the rest of it. Alright. Shut those doors and we turn off the tail lights. Put on the days. It's still just day. So yeah, this is the design. So yeah, a little bit of an Xbox design, eh? Look at that. I like it. It's cool. It's got, little polka dots going through it. Or can you call those polka dots? Hey, it's really well designed. It's probably not the whole train. Nah, it's not the whole train. But half of it. Sounds like a soccer match going on somewhere. Oh, yep. You can hear the people over there. Welcome to Midweek World of Trains with the Aussie Don. Yeah, welcome aboard. Thank you for joining us. Live stream chat is subscribers only again. I'd love to hear from you today. Come and say hello. Our first trip: Fordham Heath, Newbury, Stratham Common, Balham, Wandsworth Common, Clapham Junction, Battersea Park, and it's all stops. It's all stops. Okay. All right, so as predicted, I went to the Dovetail forums today to see what was going on with the Steam West Cornwall Steam, and I've seen that people are failing it, and I thought, no surprises there, that there's issues, and this is one of the reasons why I didn't buy the DLC and wouldn't touch it for a bar or so, because there's just way too many issues with Steam locomotives, and I tell you guys that yeah, it's going to take a hell of an effort to fix up the Steam side of things. Yeah, I'm going to fix up behavior to the passengers, but yet we're going to try to run to the edge of the platform. Yeah, that's a really nice promotion there. Yeah, just carriage that. Yeah, very smart, Dovetail. Well, they came off a bit quicker than what they normally do, did they? That was a bit quicker. I like to see some, proper, how they come off the stage, off the trains, and they go super slow motion, and all of a sudden they pick up the pace. I love to get to a part where it's just one pure motion. Yeah, I reckon we'll get there. It's just, a matter of when. Going on. We have a lovely lineup tonight of great action. Brighton Main Line now. We have for you guys Ferentula Ramp coming up. And what else was there on the cards? Yes, I do know that, Chris. As I explained before, I do turn it on that way, so the normal player that is getting into Train Sim World, I show them the guideline of how to do things in the aspects, and I don't just, there is cheating ways. You can do if you play with a keyboard, folks. Control W is to turn on the key, and then Control and this enter button to turn on the or the electrics and all the safety systems. Well, not all the safety systems. You still got to do a couple of them. I think though that it might be the numpad enter button and that actually for the rest of it. I will confirm that actually on the next time I try to do the Brighton Main Line. I'll see if that actually is the case. Norbury. So we had a fantastic response from yesterday's live stream. 2,800 people watching. It was, 2,700 almost watching yesterday. And it was a really good response yesterday, so I was very happy with that. Anyway, I'll be back in a second, folks. I've got a phone call coming through. That was a horn. It is my lovely lady's birthday today, folks. And yeah, so big shout out to Kayla. Happy birthday, my sexy boo. Alright, folks, just give me a second. Alright, here we go with our next stop. You might have heard her on the phone, actually, folks. That's Kayla. All right. The roses have all been completed. Now we're, she's gone to crash out. I'll probably hear from her again tomorrow. Don't worry about the lady. Now we concentrate on the train. Yeah. I'm being let loose. Let's go. Balham next. She respects what I do. Like she does TikTok from time to time, folks. So she does battles on TikTok. So yeah, she does her streaming. I do mine. So she's done not bad on it too. So yeah. Yeah, thanks, Chris. So my best mate Joey was in the background. He's like, "Oh, don't do it! Don't do it!" Kayla's like, "Oh, yeah, go and say it on the live stream." I'm like, "Okay," and Joey's in the background. "Don't do it!" Or I think it was Joey or it was Anthony. It was one of the other. He's like, "Don't!" Or AJ led. He's like, "Don't do it." AJ's actually playing 2K23 actually, so. He was saying that you can't use Cody's music for your custom character. I said, well, that's pretty obvious. We got this dreaded red signal before we get to the station, eh? Yeah, because so we are ahead of schedule anyway, so it works out alright. I think it's going through anyway, isn't it? Or is it? Or is it? Nah, she's stopping. I notice there's still a bit of freezing going on with the Creators Club stuff. It's starting to creep back in there. But I notice they're sort of doing it also now with the standard trains. We've got a train up in front there. Actually, that looks like a Creators Club sign up in front. Yep, it is. I got such a great eye. Yeah, we should be clear. Yeah, so we ended up going 3.5 hours yesterday with the stream. I went an hour and a half more than what I normally did. I was in such a such a mood yesterday for trains. I even came back and did another live stream later that night. We ended up going back to the Northeast Corridor and did a ACS 64 run. And went another hour and 10 minutes. So yeah, we did a big trip on the NEC. We stopped at, we came from New York's, we came from New York Penn, went to, stopped at Newark and Metro Park on the way to Trenton. We had a great response from that one as well. There's that other Creators Club one that we showcased. We've showcased this one already on an individual stream. And yeah, this is the latest one that we're doing here now. Yeah, so as far as I know in my adventures in the past, I have not showcased this one before. And might I say that this is a absolutely amazing design. Yeah, it's really nice. I like it. Nice little photo just there. Went too far. Just got it in. Fortunately, I got banged up just then with something on. I'm trying to configure something at the moment, and what the hell's going on? Are we still there? Just give me a second, folks. I'm trying to work something out here. Yeah, something's going on with this. What the hell, man? Just give me a second. I'm trying to work out. Trying to work out why it's doing it. Okay. Are we still on the air? Hey Chris, you still there, buddy? If you just let us know if we're still on the stream, because yeah, I clicked something then, and I'm not too sure if we're live or not. Yeah, no, it's all good. Still on. Just checked it. Ah, thanks, Chris. No worries. Phil B, yeah, thanks, man. Hey, Phil B, how you going, man? I didn't hear from you yesterday on the stream. There was one of the people that weren't with us yesterday. Hey, how you been, man? We had a big mega stream yesterday. It was one of our best Choo Choo Tuesdays in quite a while. It was almost 2,700 views yesterday. Yeah, we went all guns blazing on it. I reckon even if I didn't do the 3.5 and went to normal 2, we still would have had over 2,000 viewers. It was pretty good last night. I was hoping that we'd get a good response today. But knowing the history pattern, usually when I do get a stream like that, then the following day is usually not as good. Oh, don't worry, our lineup is just as good as it was last night. We've got a great lineup tonight. We had Harlem line in yesterday. We had Cuzzle Warsberg to kick it off with the incredible ICE 5 design, and of the ICE 1. We had, what else did we have yesterday? Harlem Line, East Coast Way, Brendan Molenberg. That was an awesome trip, that Brendan Molenberg one right at the end there, when we went right up towards the Brendan Tower. Alright, we are waiting for clearance, and we've just gotten it. So just before we went off the air yesterday, I was thankful enough that people did actually stay on for it. We gave you the patch notes that just came through just before we went off the air. So there was like half an hour through the last part of the stream that actually that patch came through. So oh shit, I am not on the ball today. Ah, you're fucking kidding. I'm gonna get a bronze on this. It's just been smashed up hard. Don't worry, the dreaded passengers not going on the train and standing there as soon as the doors close. Fortunately, that issue is still occurring. Dovetail has responded on that on the Twitter, because somebody did say that, and I actually responded to it as well. I said, look, don't expect miracles from that. That's going to be an occurrence forever. Actually, this time around, closing the doors, they actually are just still waiting there for another train. Do note that this route, though, does have other branches in other parts of London that it does go to, so it's more common for them to not actually get on a train on here more so. For instance, that person would, that are waiting there might have been wanting to go to Waterloo, go down through that way. Obviously, you can cut off that and go back onto the tracks that are next to me. So I can tell you that we won't be going overboard tonight. It'll be the standard 2 hours, maybe just, yeah, a couple minutes after or before. But, we have got Freight Market Wednesdays coming up later on tonight. I wasn't originally going to be here tonight, as you know, folks. I said last night and confirmed to you guys yesterday that we are going to be here today. Yeah, Kayla just said, you know, I'll see you on the weekend. I said, okay. I said, are you sure? Like, I confirmed with her and everything. And she's like, yeah, I'm going out today and, yeah, with the girls and stuff. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, all good. She wants me to be the DJ on the weekend, so... I'm like, okay. Ooh. London, Victoria is where we're heading now. I can't even pronounce that name, so I'm just going to say Mr. ER. Hello to you. There's so many names that are so hard to pronounce. You know, Mr. Honda. Hondi Coop. ER. Cooper. Honda Cooper. Oh, we got a red down here. It's been a while since I've had a red down there as well. Oh, don't you keep doing this to me. Seriously, I need to fix up this fingers. If it does it again, seriously, I'm just gonna throw it. It's been annoying. It's one of the worst things about having a boom arm with the microphone, and you try to have the filter. The filter just wants to keep smacking you in your face. It's Sam Plays. Hello to you. Thank you for joining us. Okay, we're waiting for clearance to head into London, Victoria. Yes, we have. What the hell? You all heard that just then. That was weird. That was weird. I've never heard that sound before. I'm going really well. It's Sam Plays. This is the Brighton Main Line, London commuter. We are waiting for the signal in front to give us clearance into the platform. We have a train that's coming out of where we're coming in, so we should have clearance here in around 20 seconds. And we do now. There we go. And the 10 is telling us that we are heading into platform 10. Yeah, it did. It sounded like the door closing. But it sounded a bit more smacky, more smacky. There we go, new word, smacky. Dovetail Games, new word for closing door, smacky. Alright. That's the Aussie slang coming out, folks. Don't worry. Stand clear, smacky doors closing. Sounded like the doors smashing more than anything. Like the springs have broken. It's just gone bang. Just make sure your arm's not there when it happens, or your leg. Yeah, well, we are an Australian-based YouTube channel. Yeah. The title says Australia Worldwide Gaming, so it's pretty obvious that we're Australian-based, yes. Don't mean to be rude, but yeah, we're Australian-based. Fuck, it's gotta be a bot. Yeah, Australian-based channel, buddy. Australian-based channel. So you're in England, are you? So you obviously you know about Joe, the British Ace. So yeah, I don't follow the British Ace anymore, but I used to. He does his thing, I do my thing. We're all busy. We're doing our thing, and yeah. He does more simulations than what I do. I just basically concentrate on just American Truck, Euro Truck, and Train Sim World, and City Skylines. So they're the four I'm concentrating on. 2B83 Empston Downs to London Victoria service, and that is on the Brighton Main Line, in the Class 377, the Creators Club design. It is currently 8:33 p.m. Sydney, Australia, coming to you from the 2000 Olympic City. Right. Set to the main menu and head to Germany. And you know me, folks, I'm a big fan of the German stuff. As much as I am with the UK stuff, don't worry about that. I am a big fan of the UK stuff because, as you know, as I showed you guys last night, my latest T-shirt with all the HSTs. Look at all the beautiful HSTs. We got the cross country at the top, the Anzac. We got the Grand Central, the Great Eastern Northern Railway, the classic blue and yellow design of the 125. We got the Great Western Express. We got the network rail. Inner city with the classic bird, the first Great Western, which was before the Great Western Railway took over. The LNER, and then obviously you got Virgin without the Virgin name on there, and right at the end is the yellow and charcoal design of the 125 Inner City, the one that Dovetail previewed recently because the Creators Club coming for it. So yeah, beautiful shirt. And it is currently 9:36 a.m. in London. All right. So to the trains. I know the US times have changed by an hour at the moment. Pardon me. And then I thought, oh, well, UK surely has as well. And then, no, it hasn't. And I'm like, yeah, if I remember rightly, it was like a couple of weeks difference between it, like from last year. For end of the ramp, Yeah, HST. I was looking at some more yesterday, Chris, and I come across an ICE one. There's a German one that I'm very interested in. It's got all different types of stuff, not just the ICE. It's got all German stuff on it, all the German trains and stuff. It is absolutely awesome. Great T-shirt. Come across a nice, beautiful BNSF design as well. And I actually came across they had the XPT on there. There was an XPT, and I'm like, oh, and the price was a bit more than the price I paid for this one. I thought, oh, different designer, but the same website. So I thought, oh, this I was hoping to get from the same designer because he was pretty quick. It was based in Melbourne, and yeah, got here pretty quickly. Yeah, that's it. 37 according to this time just here. Yeah, it's 37. So friend to ramp time, and here we go. Is time for this amazing route. Should we take the talent? I do like that design. Oh, did they have the Kosovo-Warsberg version? Why? You can't play it on Kosovo-Warsberg. I'm pretty sure you can. Did they add it on Kosovo-Warsberg? Nah, surely not. I know it's always been an AI as far as I know. God, I've done so many on here. Friend of the Dresden, actually. I'll do that first up because that'll turn out quicker with the issue that occurred just after Ferent. If you know, like I do, when you do these short services on the Ferenta ramp, the station just before or after, depending what way you're coming from, to Ferent, had the annoying issue of the passengers coming off the train, standing in front of the doors, and just standing there in front of the doors. It's been the most annoyingest issue. It was happening on Oldenburg. I can confirm it's been fixed and no longer happening at Oldenburg. So I'm hoping it has finally been fixed for this one, because this issue's happened ever since Ferenta ramp was released back in January 2022. So here we go. Let's hope it has been fixed. 15 months later. That's what I said to you guys. You don't usually see the benefits of DLCs for each route released until a 12-month period. Usually takes 12 months for the routes to start really shining. See fun. Actually, I won't use PZB today. I'm just going to cruise. Dresden's already on there. Confirm. There's the red map. It is certainly warming up here in the east coast of Australia, folks, and can confirm the La Nina is finally over. So yeah, it has been broken. Been confirmed by the experts that it's over, and we are in for another hot weekend here in Sydney. I tell you, upwards to 40 degrees 4 days in a row. The next week alone is 30 plus every single day. Celsius, by the way. Welcome to Australia. If you want a suntan, come to Australia. You'll be leaving as a charcoal chicken. It's a beautiful, beautiful country, I tell you. Me, if I went to England, you know what I'll be doing besides going to watch Man United kick Liverpool's ass in the EPL, and go to Old Trafford, which is my dream. And obviously see Liverpool get their ass kicked. Yeah, let's try 8-0. That'll be a bloody miracle, I tell you right now. We'll just rewind to when they had all the players. We'll just go back to Sir Alex Ferguson and all the great players. And then I can finally see Ryan Giggs in his prime. That would be awesome. If I had a genie in the bottle, that's what I'll be doing. No worries, Sam. Thanks for coming along, buddy. Have a good day. So this station coming up is where the issue was occurring, and I'm not sure if this is one of the issues that have been fixed up. So this was one of the reasons why I wanted to get on here today. I could have came on late last night and checked it, but I was so damn tired after that run with the after I did that run on the you can see when, like, if you watched me, I was drifting off. I was passed out almost. I was tired after that other extra hour. I did 5 hours of train sim world yesterday. Yeah, it's a nice t-shirt, Chris. I got it through Redbubble. If you go to the Redbubble website, you can see some great designs of trains on there. I just typed up graphic design trains, and then you got your boxes on the side where you can click it and say a t-shirt, or they even got stickers and all. So yeah, anyway, let's concentrate now, because we're coming into the station that has had the issue with the passengers standing in front of the doors, and I'm hoping and praying that this has been fixed. Free at last! 15 months later! Holy shit! Wow. That's been a long-standing issue, I swear to God. Like, I'm telling you, 15 months. This route was the first release of 2022, back in January, yeah, in 2022. Here we are, March 2023, and finally the passengers are coming off the train and not standing in front of the doors. And I threw that up on the forums a few times about that. I said, because I think it's been talked about more so recently about the NPCs being such a problem, and I think they're finally starting to realise that these little pecky issues that have been screwing the game over need to be addressed, because as I explained to you guys, this is one of the reasons why they're starting to upgrade the lighting and everything, because they're slowly just upgrading things and getting it ready for the next engine. So this is one of the reasons why I'm thinking that the Unreal Engine 5 is on the way. But I swear, if we don't get it this year, then yeah, Train Sim World 4, it's got to happen. And unfortunately, we're gonna have to wait till bloody. Yeah. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to wait. So finally free at last on that one, and yeah, the other fellow Train Sim World players out there, especially you, Chris, you I don't know if you've ever played this route, but yeah, that particular station was just plagued for ever since its release. For the trains coming off that particular platform, it didn't matter if it was coming from Ferrent or going to Ferrent. They would always just stand there in front of the doors. Another route that has that issue is Essential Swires. Actually, I did that route on last week's episode, so there's no way of me going there today, but I'll probably safe to say that will be fixed now too. Yeah, so good news. It's good news. I'm really happy. Actually, I think I'm going to Southeastern High Speed tonight. Can you, if anybody's, let me just look at the description for a second. Actually, I can't even remember what I was meant to be doing tonight. So my brain snaps all of a sudden sometimes. Main Spizzard Barn. Ah, yes. Main Spizzard Barn. That's what we're doing tonight as well. There you go. Those micro freezes is what's something that the micro shatters, they really need to get addressed on that as well. That's one of the NPCs, the signals, you know, obviously the 64 gigabyte limit thing did become a major thing. You know, there are long-standing issues. The Spirit of Steam stuff really needs to be the next thing, I really think. And besides the NPCs being an issue, but the Spirit of Steam issues really need to be addressed once and for all. If you're going to continue to release Steam stuff, you need to get on top of it. You know what I mean? The West Cornwall Steam Tour should not have been released in the state that Spirit of Steam is in at the moment, you know, because you've got players already on the forums saying that they can't complete services, there's fails, signals, you know, fails out of nowhere again, issues galore happening. No surprise. What do you think I'm not touching it for? It's the first DLC it's the first DLC in years that I have not bought, you know. And one of the other reasons as well is because Ribbit Games have been very, untrustworthy for their releases. They're just, besides Glasgow's release, it had tunnel issues and stuff like that. There was plenty of issues at the release, but the only thing I have to praise them for the release, and I don't know if it's Dovetail's side or their side, but I have to praise them for their the route being one of the most smoothest routes, micro freeze wise, the smoothest experience without micro freezes for a very long time. I'd incurred too many micro freezes at all. So for the route to run smoothly, big thumbs up for me on that. That was a 5 out of 5, and probably the smoothest experience route I've experienced since the release of the Hemstrucker Run Rule, which was back in Train Sim World 2020. So that's how long it's been since I've experienced a launch like that for its smoothness. And the only one before that was smooth was East Coastway. I don't know if you agree with me, rail fans, or not, but you probably might. I find that the German routes have the most micro freezes out of any route in the game. Yeah, I find that the German routes are very, very common for the longer freeze spikes and the micro spikes. Oh, pardon me. I have tried all kinds. Man, bloody Kayla's talking about me. I have tried all kinds of ways to try to fix the issues. I've been into the config files. I've done all kinds of things. Chris hasn't played. You haven't played this route yet? Okay. I thought you might have not have. This was the route that introduced the first ever tilted train for Train Sim World, the 612. So it was a very unique train. And obviously just recently we got our second ever tilted train in Train Sim World with the first ever just a passenger coaches tilting train. First ever high speed train in Train Sim World to have tilted mechanism. The Acela. Don't forget, fans of American Truck Simulator and Euro Truck Simulator, we'll be live later on tonight with our traditional Wednesday Freight Market Wednesdays. And tonight we will be actually playing Euro Truck Simulator. It will be the debut of Freight Market Wednesdays for Euro Truck Simulator later on tonight, as we're going to be previewing our first ever Euro Truck Simulator mod, which we'll be releasing tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, at modland.net. The Godfather's ETS 2 Freight Market Pack 1. So the Godfather's Euro Truck Simulator 2 Freight Market Pack 1 will be releasing tomorrow at modland.net, and we will be previewing it later on tonight and doing some freight market jobs with my brand new pack with Real Companies and Branding. And we'll show you all the skins that are involved in it on the live stream, folks. So well-known European companies and branding, as well as international stuff as well. I can tell you there's not too much Australian stuff in this freight market pack this time around, but yeah, that was intentional though, because we want to focus more on the European side of it for this pack. So yeah, if you are a Euro Truck Simulator player, then yeah, they'll be available for you tomorrow at modland.net on this Thursday, the 16th. So something to look forward to for you. If you want to look at a worldwide exclusive preview of it, it will be coming up after our midweek World of Trains live stream. I do apologise. Damn pepper. I can feel it. I hope I'm not getting the flu. It's the last thing I need because I'm bloody supposed to be going to a party this weekend. There's a micro shatters that are bloody really bad in that particular area. That reminds me, I want to find out the reason why it does it in that area. If it's a bit of rubbish on the floor again, that proves my theory that it's got to be something that the type of mesh that they use. Yep, there it is. Look, see? It's this bloody shit. The type of mesh they use for this, their rubbish pile. There we go, bingo. It's this type, it's this stuff here. I'm telling you, that's what it is. It's the type of mesh they use for all this crap that is causing the issue, causing the freezing. They need to just get rid of them. If they get rid of those piles, just eliminate them, I guarantee you it's not going to freeze up like that. Those big massive spikes won't occur. Because yeah, there's piles of rubbish like that around the bend on the Brenham Oldenburg that happens on that bend just out of Brenham. And there's rubbish on the side there, the same type of rubbish. It's the mesh. It's the type of mesh that they use when they're building, when they're building it, you know, the scenery and stuff. It's the type of mesh, because that particular issue was happening on the Sherman Hill, on the rocks, and then they changed the mesh on the rocks, and it actually improved it. It improved it massively. So anyway. You could be running the biggest hardcore, you know, PC, you know, like a $6,000, $7,000 PC, you know, $5,000 PC, and it still wouldn't matter if you're running that or a $500 PC with a 1060 graphics card or 3090 graphics card or 4090 graphics card. It wouldn't matter. The shadows happen no matter what. I have a mate that's got a 4090 and he's got i9 and he's got the latest processor and he's got everything, and it's $6,500 PC, custom built and everything. He's got 64 gig RAM in it, and top-notch motherboard. He's got everything on it, and even he's saying that it's still got the micro shatters. It doesn't prove shit. I said, yeah, it's the Unreal Engine 4. It's well known for it. Like I've played the beta, which is in stage 2 of the beta, for the simulation called The Bus. Ever since they moved from 4 to 5, the micro shatters pretty much didn't exist. They all went away. It was, you know, so awesome. It was, man, massive experience difference in smoothness and the way the game ran and stuff, and even the graphics were incredible. So yeah, it was. I was thinking there and then, wow, if this is like this for this game, imagine what it'd be like for Train Sim World. It would improve the game absolutely massively. And then players will be like, oh, we're finally in heaven. The game is now finally at a stage where we finally got a perfect game, and yeah, I hope we get to that stage. But you know, we just got to be patient and hope that Dovetail finally pull the trigger on it, and say enough's enough. Let's go to Unreal Engine 5 and finally solve all these micro issues with the freezing and all these memory issues, and get on top of it. You know, instead of, you know, releasing stuff, let's take a few months off and really concentrate on fixing the game. You know, that's what I would love to see them do. You know, really just take a few months off and stop releasing stuff and actually start concentrating on fixing the game. Even if it's a 3-4 month period that they do have this happen, I think it will be beneficial for the long run. You know, to get something into play where they'll finally say, hey, you know, enough's enough. Let's actually focus on getting this game fixed. So then in future we have a game that we can concentrate on releasing. Even if they take the couple months off and then they release stuff in, say, a bundle like they did with the US release just recently, and just go boom and release 3 DLCs in one go or whatever, then so be it, you know. So unless we get a better game in the future, you know what I mean? Anyway, there we go with our run on the Ferenda around Dresden and Chemnitz, and very nice 7,905 action points. All right, you're with the Aussie Don, and this is midweek World of Trains, and this is our 118th week of our show. Wow, 118 weeks this has been going for now. And this was a show that we started at Train Sim World 2, moved our way in the Train Sim World 3. And yeah, we hope you have been enjoying the show so far. And do note, I'm not bagging the game when I talk about these things, folks. I've talked about it many times over, and I've said to you guys that I've just, you know, had a gut full of the game the way it is, and just like to see it in a better state. And yeah. Always hope and pray that we get to a stage where we like, finally I can play the game without, yes, having you guys see micro shatters, and I see micro shatters, especially the 10-second one. And this one, the reasons why I don't go on Hamburg Lübeck, because they got the major one on there, and it needs to be fixed. All right. We have got the main Spizzard barn still to come tonight, folks. So do look out for that one, and that is going to be coming up here very soon. But first up, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a little trip on the Southeastern High Speed, and we're going to take a class 465 in a Creators Club livery, and let's take the Themes Link design, actually, and take a little trip down here from Dartford to Gravesend. Actually, no, we want the other way. Yeah, Gravesend to Dartford. 11:48 service. And we hope you do enjoy a bit of Light Clouds also in the mix. All right. Was there a screenshot contest winner this week? Because we still haven't gotten it, have we? That's last week's winner. It's supposed to be the class 700. It's very simple. I love the shadows on this route. The shadows are absolutely fantastic. Well, you see the shadows of the player, of the NPCs, and yeah, so really good. How cool is that? All the passengers coming off the high-speed train there, class 395. Here we go. I'm not going to know actually if the passengers have been fixed on here or not. I'll probably safe to say it would be as well. There was a station along here going this way that also had the passengers come off the train and stand in front of the doors. Just knowing that the other two have been fixed sounds like that they might have fixed that issue overall. Let's hope and pray that it's fixed once and for all. Something else might come along and bloody trigger it to bloody be not fixed again. If it does, I'll tell you right now, I'll be jumping up and down. I'll dovetail again. I'll go, hey, whatever you fixed on something now on this update, it's bloody unfixed the NPCs again. Would not be surprised. Probably safe to say that Chris would have played this route, surely. You've got trade symbol free, so you would definitely have played this route. It's one of the great routes. So it's this station here, folks, that had the issue with the passengers coming off and standing in front of the doors. So it'd be safe to say it would be fixed now. Yep. It certainly is, and yeah, I wouldn't mind calling for another extension actually to this route. There is so many different parts that we could extend on here. It'd be hard to really judge. I actually called for them to go further to Dartford and just take it all the way to London, Victoria. But there's other sections that they could do as well. There's just way too many options. Yeah, the update should be there now, Chris. Yeah, definitely. You'll need to update it because the NPCs have had an improvement. So yeah, they finally addressed some of the major issues, or some of, not all issues have been fixed. Like, they're obviously still come flying out of the train, say at this station, and then the next station there'll be none of them come out of the train, or they'll come flying out of the train at the start of a service, which I find to be very annoying. I'm not sure if they're getting stuck in the concrete still, but I haven't seen any yet. I can see that they're still getting banked up just here. Yeah! That's what happens when you decide to put a whole bunch of them in the game. You wonder why they used to be in a single file format. Gotta hang my washing out today. It depends. Like if you're not playing it, then it's not worth updating. But it's totally it's your choice, man. You update it when you can. You know what I mean? Me, I had a feeling an update was coming in yesterday because I knew that they would have to patch some. They would have to bring us an update for the releases this week. I'm not too sure if yesterday's update was for the Steam and the German one, or we're going to get another patch before the release of the German one, because obviously we've got we've still got the big patch for the Northeast Corridor still there. What the feck? That was weird. I don't know why that came up. I'm drawing power still. Oh, a whole bunch of patches just came out of there as well. Well, that worked out quite well. Now that's what we want to see per station, you know? The smoothness just like that. That was good. Alright. Oh, still got a gold medal. Hallelujah. Can you believe it? I actually thought my performance was pretty average, actually, so yeah. Alright, you're on midweek World of Trains. This is the 118th episode. You're with the Aussie Don. Thank you very much for joining me. And it is time now to head back to Germany. And we're going to do some main Spazard Bahn action, as we're going to take the class 766, blah, blah, blah. Main Spazard Bahn design, I think, will be the appropriate one. 20-minute service, all stop service is what we're going to do, ladies and gentlemen, and we're going to do this on a light, rainy day. Enjoy. PZB off, and let's put on some that's right. CIFA doesn't do it on this one, does it? Gotta turn on the CIFA. Turn on the CIFA. Let's put on the juice. Let's put them on normal, actually. RFB is not on this one. Put it on lusting. Knowing my luck, I'll probably have to wait for the bloody trains to come through. Yep, there it is all the way up there. The timetable's completely out of whack on this one. It's, yeah, it's got a few issues, but anyway. It's the old skybox. It's from the original TSW. This route, this is old school German DLC action. So obviously had improvements over the time period. Yeah, it's looking way better than what it was back in the days. Let's close the doors. Bitte nein, Stacy, nur der Fahrt. I just had to put that in there. So you can see we're doing the shorter trips tonight, folks, trying to give you a good blend of different routes and locos tonight. So, just doing quick ones up. So, yeah, give you a good mixture. We're already up onto our 4th trip. We did 5 trips last night, but we did longer ones in our 3.5 hours we were with you last night. No use going any further because we are waiting for the train still. There is the other one over there, and looks like 146, sorry. So the 146. Bingo! 146. That's a 146, of course it is. The DBPB ZFAs. While I'm waiting, I will grab myself a drink. Okay. Another train coming through. If I remember rightly, last time this happened, I couldn't get through this because there was a red signal issue. So yeah, I will go back and do this one again. I do apologise. Yeah, I'll do the opposite way. Westbound. What was it? Eastbound, westbound. I think this is it. Actually, let's go. July. I apologise for that. I remember rightly last time I tried that one and I got stuck there and I couldn't move, and yeah, we were just cutting at straws more than anything. Do note your thumbs downs don't count, folks, so you're wasting your time for thumbs downing. Alright, here we go. I do apologise for that delay. I should have known better. This route is, yeah, those issues really need to be addressed on that side of it. And by the way, folks, speaking of castles, look what's up there. Abandoned castle. It's a very bumpy experience. It's a very bumpy experience. Look at this, like, whoa. It's just all over the place. Imagine if you had like a certain special chair when you play this game, and it'd be bouncing around like this. And when you go around the corners, it'd be going, whoa. You wouldn't want the train to be going real fast, and it'd be like derailing, be going, whoa, 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 hang on, what's doing this? Be doing that, I'll be like, I don't need to be going on the roller coaster now. I've got my one at home. It's going, whoa, it's all over the place. Oh, here comes another one down the line. I don't know if you noticed it, but a lot of the new routes on Train Sim World 3 have got like this real bad looking haze about it. Looks like it's like a really annoying haze. I don't know if you guys have noticed it or not. I can tell the difference between it, like the graphics on this compared to what they were. I find these ones to be more pure, in my opinion. More nicer than what they do on TSW on the free routes. Well, don't get me wrong, it's not, you know, taking anything away. There's some absolute beautiful scenery with the routes that have been released so far, but I find that a lot of the routes that have been released so far are pretty strong, actually. They've been quite cool. But yeah, I just think that a beautifully scenic route. Oh, I've always enjoyed the main Spitzerbahn. So I can confirm the Lincoln Run Striker will be releasing at 3 AM in Sydney, Canberra, Melbourne, Hobart on PC Steam. For the PC Steam pre-orders are still now available, 10% discount. Like myself, I've already pre-ordered since day dot. Yep, ready to go. And yeah, releasing at 3 AM. So our live stream will be around 3:15 AM, 3:20 AM local time. This Friday morning, our time here in Australia. It'll be Thursday for people if you're in the UK or in Europe or US. So it'll be just after midnight if you're in Western Australia. And we'll be releasing right on midnight in Western Australia. The console gamers, you'll be getting it on late on Thursday evening, like 9, 10, East Coast time. We'll bun off next. just here 5 minutes ago. This is the station we were here for a few minutes ago. That's the train that we was on before. We just left it there. We just left it. We're like, cousin, just take over it. Just sit there for bloody 20 hours. Alright. Coming into our next stop. I could definitely notice the differences in passenger behaviour a fair bit, actually. And I'd say it's a bit of an improvement. It's looking really good. Alright. Don't forget, we will be live streaming the release of the Lincoln Range Tracker. That's the one. At the new German route this Friday morning, our time here in Australia. If you're overseas, it'll be Thursday. I'll give you all the details at our community area when we establish the live stream. I will be posting it up tomorrow, actually, because yeah, it is the day leading into the launch. So I will be posting it up. I probably might post it up later today, actually, and get a cover photo organised and everything. But yeah, we're definitely going to be live with the Lincoln Range Tracker. I am so looking forward to this German release. This is the one that I've been most anticipated one. I've played it on Train Simulator with the route that goes to Frankfurt. Obviously, it's in the modern format with the flirt free, and obviously it's got ICEs and stuff that go on it as well. But the flirt free is what makes the route. It's an absolutely awesome train. So, is it flirt free? I know it's a flirt. It's a flirt of some sort. It's a beautiful, beautiful loco, nonetheless. But yeah, it's modernised, obviously, on the Train Simulator Classic version. It goes to Frankfurt, obviously, on Train Simulator. But it's, yeah, a route that I've called for ever since I played it. I'm like, this route's got to happen for Train Sim World. It's so cool. But obviously, it's not going to Frankfurt. There is options for extension later on. Who knows? You know, they could bring it into Frankfurt later on. I'm not sure, but yeah, it's such a incredible route along the Rhine River. Looking forward to it. As much as it's going to pain me to say, but the micro issues are there. The micro shatters. Yeah, I've seen them. What really got me a little bit worried is when I seen the lighting in the tunnels. I thought, oh no, this is not good. This is not baked. I know Death Bill is very close to a release, and 9 times out of 10, there's not much differences. I'm hoping and praying that that's been addressed, but I'll certainly tell you right now, if I come across that, I'll be jumping up and down at Dovetail and going, hey, You know, you're supposed to fix this. Guys at the preview said it'll be fixed for release. Okay. Once again, you've lied to the community. I hope it'll be fixed. But yeah, micro shatters, especially on German routes, need to be addressed. And I told you guys, the ones that cause the really bad, the big spikes. I've already identified the areas or the surroundings, the reasons why it causes it. And yeah, it's always been when there's been a pile of rubbish. It's the mesh that they've used for the pile of rubbish that's causing the issue. It's not linking, you know, it's got a virus, you know what I mean? Alright, we're coming into our final destination of Hagenbrecken, and this will be our stopping point for today's midweek World of Trains. Don't forget there'll be a full replay of today's midweek World of Trains added to our dedicated Train Sim World Free playlist. And we'll be back next Wednesday with episode 119. Freight Market Wednesdays, Euro Truck Simulator 2 is coming up very soon, folks, in just a little bit over half an hour from now, if you are watching live. Do join us for that if you're a fan of Euro Truck Simulator. We'll be previewing the worldwide exclusive preview of The Godfather's Euro Truck Simulator 2 Freight Market Pack 1. My first ever Euro Truck Simulator mod. Yeah, it's taken us... what, over 2 years to finally bring a mod for Euro Truck? We'll be releasing tomorrow, and we will be giving you the preview tonight. Worldwide exclusive. Alright. Fantastic. All right. Nice little photo there at the end as well. I captured that one. A gold medal there on the main Spizzabahn. And 5,746 action points there in the end. All right. Lovely, lovely. Good stuff. That was an awesome stream. Thank you very much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. There's no extension to our live stream tonight. Not like last night. Last night we went an hour and a half late, more than I was scheduled for. But it was just a last minute thing. I was so in a mood last night. I didn't have any other streams lined up last night. I thought I'll take a break from the trucking. And yeah. But tonight we have our schedule of Free Market Wednesdays. So we're going to be back in half an hour from now with that one. Do join us for that. It's going to be awesome. I cannot wait to bring it to you. Thank you very much for watching. And we will see you again for more train action. We've got plenty more trains in the world this week. So don't fear. We'll be here. And don't forget, we've got the launch, the PC Steam official launch of the Lincoln Rhyme Striker here at Australia Worldwide Gaming. Do join us on the PC Steam launch here on our channel on this Thursday. If you are in the overseas, it'll be Thursday. Here in Australia, it'll be early hours Friday morning. And yeah, do join us for that one. And if you can't join us, there'll be a full replay. And I will obviously do the introductions and that throughout the daytime I'm trying to get them all in. I have got to be somewhere tomorrow on Friday afternoon, as I have my lovely lady's birthday. Her birthday was today, but she's having the party on Saturday, so I've got to be there. So I will be away until Sunday afternoon. As always, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Have a great day. Bye-bye for now.